Hey everyone, it's Sonny Zigondi, aka Zigondizer, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing something a little bit different. We're counting up through my top 3 assault rifles and Delta Force Hawk Ops as of right now, starting from number 3 and working our way down to the absolute best. These are the guns that perform well in every situation, close range, mid-range, you name it. If you want more content like this, hit that like button and subscribe for more Delta Force Hawk Ops videos. And let's jump right in. Before we start, I forgot to mention that I'm gonna be including both codes down in the video description of Garena and Steam. Starting off at number 3 is the M4A1, which I like to call the reliable all-rounder. Now this gun did take a slight recoil nerf recently, but don't count it out just yet. It's still packing 800 rounds per minute with 38 damage to the head and 20 to the body, giving it a solid 300 millisecond time to kill that competes with the absolute best in the game. What really makes it special is how versatile it is. It also has a 500 meters per second muzzle velocity, and the handling stays snappy enough for close quarters. Just feels mostly like an SMG in many situations. It might not be the absolute best at any one thing, but it's the rifle I recommend when you need something that just works in every situation. Let's jump right into the loadout and share some highlights afterwards, and then we'll go into the next weapon. I'm gonna keep it brief today for the loadouts. If you want to know more details about the loadouts, you can check my other videos where I talk into more details about each and every attachment I have installed in every loadout. For the stock, I went for the M16 stable stock for this control. For the rear grip, I went with the AR heavy tower grip, which gives you a little bit of everything, and also gives you another grip mount, which is I use the balanced grip base. As for the magazine, I went with the 60 round drum magazine. You have the 60 round extended, but I didn't want to lose any of the recoil. That's why I went with the round drum. As for the muzzle, I went for the Bastion horizontal compensator for this horizontal control. Foregrip, I went with the competition hand stop. Okay, this is better for SMGs. However, I want to use this, as I said, I want this weapon to be as versatile as possible. So it has 63 accuracy, which is even better than many SMGs, stability 62, handling 42, and control 63. This gives you more accuracy and more handling. And whenever you come, you especially if you drop shoot a lot, this where the accuracy comes at hand. As for the patches, I went for with 3 of the Ranger handguard panel for control and a right patch, and for the other patches I went 2 Python handguard panel for this extra handling. Light or left rail laser doesn't make a difference. I went with the right rail. I like it more. As for the barrel, I went with the AR Gabriel long barrel combo, which gives you the most range and muzzle velocity control and stability out of all the other barrels. For the optic, I went for the panoramic red dot sight. At personal preference, you can choose whichever one you want. As for the calibrations for the barrel, I want -10 weight limit, +10 length. Foregrip, -6.8 for thickness, +10 for weight limit. Rear grip, far right for both. Cheek pad, far right for both as well. Stock, far right as well for this firing stability and extra control. As for the optic, it's personal preference. I like to use the +20mm eye relief. Now enjoy the highlights and see you in the next one.
Overload activated!
Ready for engaging!
Enemy here! Let's go there!
Where are you? Come on, bro. Somebody's watching me. It's my anxiety. Oh, come on. Coming Coming in at number 2 is the SG552, or which I love to call the underrated beast. And I swear, this might be the most slept on rifle in the game right now. The numbers are insane. It has 906 rounds per minute rate of fire, with 36 damage to the head and 19 to the chest, maintaining a 331 meters per second time to kill out to 40 meters. That's 10 more meters than most ARs. The real magic is in the recoil pattern though. With the right attachments, this thing shoots laser beams, absolute laser beams, while handling almost feels like an SMG of 54 stat that you're gonna be seeing later in the loadout. I've been melting entire squads with this before they even realize what's happening. If you haven't tried this yet, you're missing out. Enough stats, here what really matters, the perfect attachments. Take a look at this build and watch how it performs when things get sweaty. Now this is the almost vertical recoil pattern I was talking about in the SG552 earlier. As you can see, it's almost vertical with no horizontal, and this is one of the best recoil patterns I've seen on any assault rifles. As for modifications, for the stock I went with the skeleton sniper stock, which gives you the most handling and stability. And as you can see here, this weapon has 54 handling that I mentioned previously. It's one of the best handling stats on any of the assault rifles. For the rear grip, I went with a Marksman D2 rear grip, which gives you stability just to compensate a little bit on the stability. As for the magazine, I went for the 45 round extended magazine. You definitely need it. It shoots really fast, so you definitely need the 45 round. Put a mag mount on for the foregrip, and this is what helps with this vertical, almost vertical recoil pattern. This is it, the secret order bevel foregrip, which gives you horizontal control, firing stability, and firing camera stability. For the muzzle, I decided to go with the M7 practical suppressor, which gives me control and keeps me off this minimap. Okay, you might be asking, why would you have two accuracy hornet handguard panels? This is an assault rifle, yes, I know, but whenever I'm drop shooting, your character just hip fires for a fraction of a second there, and that's where this comes at hand. So if you have less than this, if you have a very bad accuracy, you will not even hit a single shot whenever you're drop shooting. That's why I put these two accuracy handguard panel on. As for the barrel, there's only one barrel, so definitely put it on. There's no cons. It gives you more range and muzzle velocity and control. Other patches, 2 KC Hound handguard panel for this stability, and 1 control Ranger handguard panel. Optic panoramic, you can go with whichever you like. As for the calibrations, barrel far right, all far right, you're gonna see them. For the under barrel as well, rear grip far right, stock, this is far right and this is far left. Just as I always say, I'm never breathing whenever I'm aiming down sight, so I don't care about the -16 aiming stability while breathing. As for the optic, I want far right as well for the eye relief, and I kept the zoom as is. Now enjoy the highlights and see you in the next one.
Target located!
Jon Snow just subscribed, nice.
I'm reloading! Enemy here! Exoskeleton activated! Target located!
Oh. I guess guess we should move. Alright, time for my number one pick, the king of ARs right now. Here it is, the AK-12. This assault rifle takes the top spot after those recent buffs made it an absolute monster. We're talking 45 damage to the head and 24 to the body now, with a 735 rounds per minute fire rate that gives it a 326 time to kill up to 30 meters. It has 550 meters per second muzzle velocity like most other ARs, while the recoil takes some getting used to. Once you master it, there's nothing this gun can do. Close range, you'll outdamage SMG. Long range, you can challenge snipers. This is hands down the most versatile, powerful AR in the game right now. Let's jump into the loadout and then I'll show you some of my highlights I got with my recent gameplay with this weapon. The AK-12 has as well a very nice recoil pattern, but not as good as the SG552, but it's really very good. As you can see here, it's slight right upwards. As for the modifications, stock the same as the SG552, the skeleton sniper stock. The rear grip, I went for the AK heavy tower grip, which gives you a little bit of everything. And grip mount, and also gives you this grip mount. The balance, I use the balance grip base, which gives you a little bit of everything as well. As for the magazine, I went with the 45 round extended magazine. You can go with the 75, but I don't recommend it. Will feel really slow. The 45 gets the job done. With this mag mount, definitely put it on. As for the suppressor, I went with the Russian suppressor, which only is available in the Russian weapons such as this one. It gives you control, it keeps you up the minimap, and also it gives you horizontal control and horizontal firing stability. And that's why I didn't put the Bastion, this one, the Bastion, the Secret Order bevel foregrip, sorry, the secret, that's why I didn't use this one, because the suppressor gets the job done and gives you this horizontal control. I went with this tactical angled foregrip, which gives you handling, to have more handling, and which gives us control as well. As for the left or right rail, I went with the right rail laser. I prefer the right rail laser. A barrel, I went with the Elite Bipod long barrel for this extra range and muzzle velocity control and stability. Patches, I went 3 Ranger handguard panel and 1 Python handguard panel for this extra handling, and definitely put the charging handle cap on it, which gives you +1 for the handling. As for calibrations, I went far left for the weight limit and far right for the length for this extra muzzle velocity. Foregrip, I went half left, -8 and -8 for the thickness and weight limit. Rear grip, far right for this extra stability and extra control. Stock, far right for the weight limit, and far left for the cheek pad placement for the same reason as the SG552. As for the zoom and eye relief, +20 for the eye relief, and I keep the zoom as is. And this is basically it for the AK-12, guys. There you have it, my top 3 assault rifles, counting up from good to absolute best. Now I know many of you may say like there's higher TTK kills and other assault rifles, like let's say the Asval has a 230 something time to kill. Yes, I agree, there's some higher TTK guns, assault rifles out there, but what I was trying to cover is an absolute best at all combat situations. Let me know in the comments if you agree with this ranking, or if there's any other AR you think deserves a spot. Make sure to like and subscribe for more Delta Force Hawk Ops content. Enjoy the remaining highlights, and I'll see you in the next one. Zigondizer out. Peace. No, I'm dead. I'm not.
Target located!
I need ammo. That's some ammo.
Enemy detected! This way! Target!
I'm finally dead.